Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nana's Hidden Apron and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a healthier version of banana bread. Come on. This is how I always do my pans. Anytime I'm going to fix bread, you know, a sweet bread of any kind, I don't do the regular breads. I should, but I don't. I spray the pan with non-stick spray. It's actually avocado oil. And then I put the parchment paper on and spray it. Makes it so much easier. The bottom of your bread doesn't get burnt. Big difference. In here, I've already got 3, as you can tell, those are very ripe bananas. 3 very ripe bananas that I've mashed. I've got 1 egg in there. I have a half teaspoon of vanilla. In here, this is a 1/4 cup of coconut oil that I've melted. And I've got a 1/2 cup of honey right here. In here, I've got 1 1/2 cups of flour. Now you can use any kind of flour that you want to make this with. But I'm using just regular all-purpose flour today. And I've got a teaspoon of cinnamon. You can add more if you want to. I've got just a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I know a lot of people don't like nutmeg, but you know, 1/4 teaspoon, not bad. I just like that extra little flavor that it gives it. I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. So, let's go ahead and get all this mixed up and get this in the oven. Oh, speaking of the oven, mine is preheated to 350 degrees for this. Now my oil has cooled down since I melted it. And I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there with the other wet ingredients. And I'm going to go ahead and put my honey in. Don't forget to spray your measuring cup with some non-stick spray so that honey will come out of there a lot easier. Do this with peanut butter too. There's your tip of the day. Okay. You get my little masher out of there. Alright. Get these all mixed in together. Now, you want that egg, if you can do it, to be at room temperature so it doesn't cause other things to seize up, like your oil that you had to melt. If you don't have room temperature eggs, I've mentioned this before, just put it in a little bit of warm water and let it sit for about 10 minutes and it should be at room temperature by then. Okay, here's that. Oh, I've also got a pinch of salt in our dry ingredients. Now I'm going to go ahead and whisk these together in this, and then I'm going to combine it with our wet ingredients. Oh, nuts. If you want to put nuts in this, you can put however much you want. You can use walnuts, pecans, I would suggest 1/4 cup of the crushed walnuts or pecans. But I mean, anymore these days, there's so many family members that are allergic to nuts or seeds that I've gotten to where I just leave them out most of the time. It makes it taste so much better, but I think it'll be fine. Tom will appreciate some of this with his coffee in the morning. He's at work, so I'll probably see a big smile on his face when he comes in and sees I've started making bread. And y'all know zucchinis are coming off the vine like crazy right now. So get you some, shred them up, stick them in some freezer bags, measure them out. You know, if you're gonna if I do one loaf of bread, I use 1.5 cups of zucchini, shredded zucchini. Don't peel it or anything, just shred it. And if I do 2, obviously I use 3 cups. But shred it up and measure it out into 1.5 cup increments and put it in the small freezer bags so that that way you can just stick it in the freezer, then get it out, and it don't take but just a minute for it to thaw. And to get started with that zucchini bread, don't drain the liquid off of it when you thaw it out though. Leave that in there. It's important that you leave that in there. Now if you don't want to use the coconut oil, then you can use apple sauce, unsweetened apple sauce for this. I was so tempted to put some brown swerve sweetener in here, but I didn't. I'm trying to do it with just the honey. See how it turns out. There we go. Damn. I have to. Keep your nuts in the freezer, by the way. They keep for the longest time. I'm going to sprinkle just some on the top, okay? Because this is just mostly for us or whoever wants a piece of it, and so that way they can see. See that? Just a few on the top. Now I'm going to put this in my preheated oven for 45 minutes to an hour. I'll check it in 45 minutes, you know, the toothpick test. And then if it's not completely baked, we'll stick it back in there and keep an eye on it. I'll be back with you all in a little while. I'm going to get my mess cleaned up in between time though. Look what a beautiful loaf of bread. Now, let me take a skewer and we're just going to poke it right down in the center to see if it's done. And I can tell by the feel of it that it is not done. You see? That's what we're looking for. If it's doing that, then it means it goes back in the oven. And I'm going to try every 10 minutes. Alright, look at that. Oh, it smells so good in my kitchen. You all just, I'm telling you, it really does. But let's check this banana bread and see if it is done inside. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. That one little piece is a crumb. It's fine. But yeah, now we're going to let this sit here and cool down for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to loosen the edges. I'll show you. And then we're going to just pop it right out of there. But yeah, banana bread. A healthy version. And oh my, it smells delicious. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this out of there. It doesn't seem as though it's stuck anywhere. I like to try to get my pans washed while they're still a little bit warm, because all that nonstick spray that would be in there. Look at that. Isn't that just magical, magical, magical? This magic moment. Ooh. Smell, smell, smell. Yeah. But you saw how that just lifted right up out of there. Now, it has to cool down completely before I can slice it. So, just so you know. Don't slice it or attempt to slice it until it has completely cooled down. Give it at least an hour. Because if you try to slice that right now, your beautiful loaf of delicious banana pecan bread, it's just going to blow apart. So don't do it. So we will be back soon. Look at that. My. Delicious. Okay. I have to give this a try, you all. I just do. It just smells so good. Oh, look at that. Yummy. Soft. moist and delicious. Okay. Oh, you all know I've been waiting for this minute. Mmm. Oh, it is so good. Mmm. Now, this is the first time I've ate this one. Making it with the honey. Oh, the honey. I can taste the honey. It's amazingly delicious, you all. Mmm. And the pecans on the top. Oh yeah, chef's kiss. Mwah. Perfect. Made it perfect. Mmm. You all take care. I'm gonna finish my, this is actually my breakfast. I'm gonna finish up my breakfast and probably have me another cup of coffee with it. So you all take care. If you haven't subscribed yet, I do hope that you will. Click the subscription button and the notification bell so that you know every time we put new content on. And give me a thumbs up if you like it, if you enjoyed the video, and give it a try. Oh, you're gonna love it. Bye, y'all.